world? This your boy HaSizzle, also known as the voice and the king of bounce soul, and right now you're rocking with the greatest, but guess who we rocking with? Nolazine TV. Yeah, you heard it, Nolazine. I'm talking about the get in between Nolazine. We the greatest, but you know we rocking with. What's good?
Now tell me, what was your first reaction seeing Lizzo shaking to your song on Saturday Night Live?
Oh my God, I was just like, shake, big bitch, wobble, like for real. I really was just, I'm serious. I was overly excited because I just, if you know me, you know, bitch, I love when my thick girls get them some, bitch. I'll call that the ooey gooey gooey, yeah, you doobie, and just to see her doing it, I swear I was rapping to the TV. I was overly excited, but it's amazing. Like it's really amazing. It's just showing me that the world is getting a taste and getting to hear HaSizzle. Recently, someone told me, "Man, you like a DJ Khaled, a bounce music or whatever." And when I said that, I was just like, you know, damn, that's a title. And someone told me, they said, "Man, you should come out with an album with all the top artists, and you just be on there and just have all of them just like features." I was like, man, that's some high shit. So y'all be on the lookout for that album. You heard me? That's gonna be some dope shit.
So share with me, how was it to be working with Drake in that collaboration?
The Drake collaboration was pretty fucking dope. The name of the song was called Child's Play, and they had my #1 hit song, She Rode That Dick Like a Soldier, which came out in 2005, and that was the year of Hurricane Katrina. And to hear that song, they get the phone call and hit and play it over the phone for me, I was just totally fucking amazed. I was just like, man, I can't believe they really telling me this shit. I was sitting in my bed in Indian style smoking a blunt. So now that it hit me now, I'm just like, fuck, I was the first bounce artist to do, you know, a fucking sample with Drake. And after that, you heard Kiki, Do You Love Me? Then you heard the other tracks that Black and Mild produced. And I was just like, fuck, they putting the city on. They had Weebie, they had Frida. Then Beyonce came with some shit. She had DJ Jubilee on it, on what was the Homecoming? Before I Let Go. So it's just, I love it that they're giving New Orleans that shine. But don't give legends of this city, this culture, don't give us pennies and cents. Give us the same as you would want if someone sampled you because our music is fucking, like, it's magic to us. You get what I'm saying? Like, just to hear one of our voice on something, we would get so overly excited because guess what? That been making people fucking shake for years. You get what I'm saying? So, like I say, commercial bounce music is cool. It's cool. It's cool for the twerkers. But if you really won't get that real fucking bounce, that real commercial break, you got to fuck with me, man. You got the DJ Rocket, the Dragons, then, man. You got to fuck with that real booty shake, man. Nolazine. Make them shake in between, man. For real, I want the world to see the real fucking bounce music. Like, I want them to see the real booty shaking, the hustling, the real project shakedown. I want to hit the BT stage, the Grammys, the Billboard. I want to hit these stages with the real commercial break. None of that, bitch, I want to, oh my God. That's what you need. You don't need that simple little twerk big. They be doing the little routines, doing all that shit like that. Bitch, no. Bitch, let somebody get up there and start hustling and cursing. They want to see the tricks. And so, that's it.
I actually seen on YouTube the commercial break with you and Fakaradu. I seen a visual of that. Tell me how that was, and where did this commercial break come from?
The commercial break actually came the year that I went to jail. It came out, I was in jail when it came out, but I had went to the studio and recorded it with J-Dog. And when I recorded it with J-Dog, he was like, man, he said, we're going to do a real commercial break. And it was something I went to saying because I heard Vodka say it in the years before. And Vodka used to be saying, a real commercial break, bitch. So I was just like, bitch, I'm going to just do a song and use Vodka like a sample and be like, bitch, you know, the real commercial break. Man, I went to jail, the song came out, everybody was telling me how hot it was. I called home, calling everybody phone. When I called Messy Maya, God rest his soul, Messy Maya was just like, bitch, when I tell you that song be so nasty, we be in the Red Velvet. And I was like, the Red Velvet, what is that? He's like, bitch, I host the Red Velvet and that. So I was just like, man, he really be running that fucking real commercial break. So that song came about and that was just that. That was history. You know, with another legend, Vodka Radu.
What other major appearances you made for this year, 2020?
Major appearances this year: Jason Derulo, F It Up, Ruby Rose, Hit Your Dance, Romeo Miller, You. Damn, what's T.I. daughter name? Zen, what's her name? I forgot her name. T.I. daughter. I apologize, but she have a song I recently just saw on Instagram. I'm on that one as well. Diamond, you know Diamond, no, if you bug, man, on her album, a song called Clap, I'm on that one as well. And it's a few other people, I swear I just don't know the names, I don't want to lie, but I know several different producers are using my vocals for so many different samples in the beat, and you know, I'm fucking with it. As long as that paperwork come in, we good, baby.
Explain your creative process in the studio.
My creative process normally comes from me going out to the club, wind up seeing some females shaking in cursive, and when I see them shake, it'll probably do something to me. And I wind up saying it live, and then I go to the studio. And once I go to the studio, it's just like, give me the blunt, give me the beat, and I'm about to go in on it. Like, it's so crazy how I know I can make a song really out of anything. Dead ass serious, like anything. You can pick up this cup and bitch, I start roll calling this cup in cursive. You hear what I'm saying? Working for the cup, you bounce it with the cup, you drink it, not the cup, you boot it, bop it with the cup. Everybody gonna be like, bitch, I'm wobbling with the cup. But just saying, like, I just know how to put it into position to make you want to dance. HaSizzle music is strictly booty shaking, rum shaking music. No mess, no slang, no upsetness, none of that. Only thing you getting is pussy pop. You hear me? I grew up off of pussy pop. And when you look at your mom and them used to call their girlfriend and say, yeah, girl, because you know I'm going pussy pop. So that's it.
How did you come up with your name?
Come up with my name, HaSizzle. My grandfather that recently passed away, he was the guy behind HaSizzle and also behind my nickname that some of my close friends call me, and that is Delu. He came up with HaSizzle because I was a fire starter.
And what drew you to becoming a bounce artist?
Believe it or not, growing up in the Cali projects, hearing MCTT Tucker, DJ Herb, DJ Jubilee, man, it's just the sounds of bounce music and seeing people shake and cut up, and my mama, you seen your mama wobble and hustle and cutting up in cursive and all that, you just like, yeah, I did say cutting up in cursive. You know, when you wobble and you really get into it, that means you're shaking in cursive. Seeing your mama do all that, like listening to that music, and you know, growing up, and you heard I heard Fifth Wall Weed, Big Josephine Johnny, Big Frida, I heard so many different artists, and I was just like, damn, it's time for me to do it.
Do you have any current or upcoming projects we should be looking forward to?
Yes, right now I recently just released my live album. It's part 2. It's the part 2 of my live album. On this live album, I have Big Frida, the Queen Diva. I also have the newcomer KT on there, and the showboy CJ is the engineer and the producer behind it. So, and man, it's just crazy how now I'm working on this studio album, and the name of this studio album is called The Church of Twerk. And one of my singles off there is called Ass Church, and like that's what I call the Dragons in each and every Thursday night. That's my resident in the city of New Orleans. If you catch me on a Thursday night, I guarantee you it's booty bopping, rum shaking, love making, heartbreaking, boy taking, pussy shaking. But I say, look, it's all that wrapped up. But I'm working on that album and also getting ready for my U.S. tour that starts in April, and also getting ready for my European tour that starts in September and October. And that's what I'm working on right now.
Well, you currently pass on the tour too as well?
Yes, I recently went to Europe. It was a small tour. It was a 2-week tour. During that 2-week tour, I want to say I showed up, I showed out, I shook down. Let me tell you, I swear I look at myself like the new age DJ Jubilee, the king of bounce, okay? And the reason why I say that because Jubilee used to dance. Jubilee made you want to come to his show. Like, it was no homophobe, it was no, you get what I'm saying? Everyone loved back. See, when I was growing up, when a man danced, the girls was like, bitch, my boyfriend out of dancing, out of shit. They was just so forward. But now everybody thugs and killers. I'm not. Let's get that out the way. I'm not. Bitch, I like to dance. I like to enjoy myself. I love to smile, joke. So, bitch, I like, I cut up. See, Jubilee, they did the little, bitch, I'm squiggling. Bitch, I'm hustling in slow motion and everything. So, that's how I look at myself right now. You get what I'm saying? Just pour the music and cut the fuck up, man.
I know you stated that you have Big Frida on your latest project. Tell me about your relationship with her.
Me and Big Frida have been friends, I'm gonna say, oh my God, over 15 years now. Out of being friends in the music industry, you know how in every city you always have people, rivalries. Back in the days you had beef with like Big Frida and Katie Ray was, friends, but then you had Vodka and Shaft that was friends, and they made songs about each other and all kinds of shit. I have never been a part of that field of bounce music. I have always been mutual friends with the party of every pioneer that have came before me. And me and Frida relationship has always been, Frida been older than me, as Frida looked at me like a little brother, like a little son, on some real G shit like that. Every time I see you, you humble, you always ready to work, you get what I'm saying? But you never in the bullshit. I never come to your page. And meeting people like even Mel X and them, and they humbling spirit and telling me like how they watch me and they see me. To hear that, these are people I grew up off, looking up to, you get what I'm saying, watching them rock the stage, coming to high schools, dances and talent shows and shit. But our friendship right now is really just like, that's my good Judy. That's my fucking Judy. And we also got a new song together, a studio song together, that's gonna be on Big Frida upcoming project that come out in this spring in March.
What bounce artists you feel has paved the way for bounce artists today to express themselves, like at a global standpoint?
Most definitely Fifth Wall Weeby. Most definitely rest in peace Weeby. Keep the Fives alive. Fifth Wall Weeby, that was my crab name when I was in a band. I went to Fantasy Williams and Sarah T. Reid. That was my crab name, Weeby. And he most definitely was one. Chopper style, he most definitely was another. You also have to go back and really pay homage to people like Soulja Slim, Magnolia Shorty, even the Hot Boys, you get what I'm saying, for Manny Fresh creating a beat to making it bounce but hip hop and people really getting to know what our city was. So it's so many different artists that have paved the way, but I'm gonna say as of today, Big Frida has like paved the fucking way for bounce music like no other. And I respect it so much because it's one of my good Judas and one of my sisters. Like, you have some homophobes that back in the days, don't get me wrong, they didn't want to see it for the gays on bounce music and voodoo and so forth type of shit. But you look at it now, it's just like, I don't care if you're gay, straight, bisexual, bitch, I don't care what you are. Music is music. They have no title on it. Whoever started this fucking phrase called sissy bounce, that's some ridiculous shit. There's no thing as sissy bounce. Lil Nas X, if he would have never came out the closet, everybody would have continued to look at it as Frank Ocean. He'd have continued to look at it as, you get what I'm saying? So you have to look at some of these artists that come out and then when they say it, people still fuck with them. Some people are not gonna fuck with them, some people do. But like I say, when you got that talent and your talent speak for itself, it is what it is. Nobody can stop you. No man, no woman, no record label, no high power person. Only person can stop you is God.
As far as bounce artists in New Orleans, is there anyone in particular that you haven't worked with that you would love to collaborate with?
Damn, let me see. Bounce artists, right?
Yeah, including people like legends or upcoming.
I've worked with Partners in Crime. I love Partners in Crime. I would love to work with them again because they're amazing. Damn, DJ Jubilee. I love to do something with him. Game Over Reedy. I love Reedy, of course. Damn, man, it's so many different artists that I really wouldn't mind doing anything with. Like, you can say all of them. Like, I wouldn't mind as long as it's on that. I don't like album filler songs. I like songs that's, bitch, I'm gonna listen to that, I'm gonna play that, I'm gonna ride with that. You get what I'm saying? I don't just want to make anything.
Do you think original bounce music from New Orleans gets the credit that it deserves?
Nope. I don't think so. Is it starting to get there? It is. But it's sad how long you have to take to get there, because there are people like Cheeky Black, Miss T, like I say, DJ Jubilee, Josephine, Johnny, DJ Jimmy, Ricky B. It's so many different, Greg D. Like, it's so many different people who you have to mention when it comes to bounce music. And I feel like this is an eye statement from HaSizzle. Let's say, for instance, I would blow up and I would become your Michael Jackson, your Beyonce of bounce music. Just, throwing it out there. Me personally, I feel like my give back to each and every one of these pioneers, I would want to give each one of them, okay, let me give you this $1 million. And this $1 million is like a gift for giving me a sound and giving me something. And $1 million is not a lot nowadays, but it's enough to show you my appreciation for saying, man, if you wouldn't have said this, it wouldn't be this. Because bounce music was all the same words. Wiggle, wobble, hustle, twerk, work, bounce, shake, drop, everything, but everybody put it in their own way. Every bounce artist is different as fuck. There's only one HaSizzle. No one can do what I can do. People can try, but they can't do it. No one can do what Big Freedia do. Big Freedia have Big Freedia on voice. No one can do what Sissy Nobi do. Sissy Nobi have his own voice, his own style. No one can do what half of these fucking artists can do, because everyone have their own style. Each female, from Game Over, Reedy to Rhea Reedy, to Bill Giovanni, to Dino By The Way, to Superbad, all these females are totally different. And just look at Ella, for instance. When Ella came with this fucking Ella on, I'm like, bitch, make way. It was just like, it wasn't like nothing else. It was hers. So I say that just to say, everyone is different in bounce. Everyone.
Now, how was it to hear your voice on Lil Wayne's funeral album?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Which came out today.
In my New Orleans voice, man. This is the New Orleans voice. I have to do it, man. You heard me? I was just on bourbon. You heard me? I lost my gun. You heard me? Full of them purse, man. I'm just playing. No, I swear to God, when I first heard it, I was just like, my nigga, that was my tongue rolls. And then when I heard myself again, I was like, damn. And then I heard they have another bounce artist on there as well. So once I heard that, I was just like, damn, Wayne, like the producer, whoever put it together. Yeah, Keno. Mm-hmm. And whoever the producer was put it together. I was just like, damn. They put New Orleans bounce culture on again.
Now, have you ever dealt with performance anxiety?
Nah. Nope. No. Cause I'm not shy. Like I love entertaining, and the number one thing is I love my job. I love to make people dance. I love to make people come out their shell. I want you to feel comfortable. I don't care your race, nor color, nor size. I don't care about big booty, little booty, small booty, flat booty, no booty, baby. I just want you to enjoy this fucking beat and this wiggle. Yes, I need you to enjoy it. I need you to booty bop inclusive. You hear me? Like you're cussing.
Now tell me, what's your most memorable concert performance and why?
My most memorable concert performance will have to be in Europe, when I performed in Allianz, France, for the festival. I could not, it was the hip pop festival, and I couldn't believe that all these people in Europe came out and sold out a show for me. I'm like, wait, y'all came out for me? And then it's just crazy because it's more than one. Like, I swear I have three. I'm gonna say three that I really know. Four. I swear I have four. I'm so serious. And all four of them, they're not in no order. Okay, let's make that clear. They're in no order. The two, one when I did in Orleans, France, the other one in Brussels, Belgium, when I was in Europe. And I have these on my Instagram. It was sold out shows, and I'm like, all these people come to see me. The drinking age limit in Brussels, Belgium is fucking 16. 16. I couldn't believe it, yes. So, like I said, I performed out there, cut the fuck up. Then Hawaii, when I went to Hawaii for my birthday, I performed, sold out show. It was fucking dope as a motherfucking. I went out there and it was crazy. And then when I went to Brooklyn, New York, oh my God. I just recently posted that, man, me and Delicia went out there together. And it was fucking ridiculous. Over 1,300 people. Like, the club was that fucking big. And I was just like, what the shit? And I got the video on my page when I went to rapping. Bounce it, get it all, and it just went the whoa. So, like I said, that's just something, because just to have that feeling. And like I said, it's way more than that. I didn't perform at South by Southwest at festivals. I didn't perform at Voodoo Fest. But it's just, I know that feeling of having all these big audiences. Like, all of them are amazing performances. Red Cup Fest, I opened up for Lil Boosie last year. You feel me? Like, I still can't believe, nigga, I opened up for Lil Boosie. At the Red Cup Festival. So, like, and they had thousands of people out there. So it's like, I know the feeling, but man, I just want to spread my energy, my joy, my dancing spirit around the world where everyone can feel free. Like, I want you to really just dance. Like, who said it's a problem to dance? Who said it's a problem to do this? Like, we've been praising and rejoicing and dance before our time. And the only thing I'm trying to do is bring that back. I'd rather say put the guns down and put your shoulders and your legs to work. You heard me? You got beef with me, let's battle. Let's be the best dancer. You know, back in the days, we used to have break and all that stuff, and the movies and all that, and they used to dance competition when they beef with each other. Like, I want to do that with the shaking competition. The boys do the body rock, and the boys shake down, the girls hustle. Like, I want to do that.
What do you enjoy or hate most about being a bounce music artist?
What I enjoy all the people that I touch, all the people that truly love and support HaSizzle. Not knowing none of my up and downs in life, but just knowing that I have people that actually love me for who I am and tell me to continue my journey and do what I have to do. And what I hate that it's a big competition in bounce music, and you have so many different artists that will do snake shit and try to water down bounce music. And I speak on that because a situation happened to me at hand where other artists will reach out to other other promoters that they saw you perform for, and they will reach out to them. And when they reach out to them, they will water down our culture by telling people shit like, oh hey, instead of you however much you paying them, I'll do it for free. That right there, that's like a cut the heart of the culture. Fuck just doing it to me, but when you do it to multiple people, that make it even worse. But you just doing it overall just make you like a snake to the game, like to the culture, like you only doing it for yourself. Me, myself, HaSizzle, I'm not doing it for myself. Bitch, I'm doing it for everybody. You hear me? Bitch, I want every bounce rapper to come out. Bitch, I want to be like, you remember when No Limit came out? He came out with all those CDs back to back. Just imagine if all the bounce rappers can do that back to back to back to back to back to back and help each other out, and we all feature each other and unite and do this, whatever. But you can't do that because they're in competition, and it's like they hate on each other. I'm happy to say, oh my God, so many people, man, HaSizzle, you never in this, you never see that. Because I'm not in competition with no one. There's no competition when it's a talent that I was blessed with. If you blessed with a talent, that's your talent. When God gives you a blessing, that blessing is your blessing. Everyone can come everywhere with you with that blessing. You hear me? Some people be feeling like, oh, my friend blessed. That don't mean you're blessed. You get what I'm saying? But just overall, that negativity of throwing shade, the competition. There's no competition when there's no money being made, first of all, okay? That's the number one thing. Bounce music is on the most high it has ever been. This should be the time where everyone should be saying, oh my God, let's work with each other, let's do this, let's that, let's write, everybody need to be in the studio working as hard as possible where we can. But instead, man, you know, it's I want to Baby, y'all got to stop that. That crab in the bucket mentality ain't gonna get you nowhere. A girl recently asked me yesterday at the Dragons, and she said, HaSizzle, she said, what makes you so different from everybody else? Like, why you don't really? I said, because in my city that I love, okay, I act like a tourist in my own city. You know how many restaurants I have not ate at? You know how many places, museums and things I don't still know about New Orleans? You know how many streets I never drove on? You know how many neighborhoods I never went chilled in? It's so many different things in New Orleans that I still don't know that I'm learning. So like I say, I become a tourist of my city. I love my city enough that I respect my city. I'm not just gonna go out and just feel like, oh, I don't wanna be part of the news broadcast or anything that ever happened to me. Oh, don't forget, he also, no. When I leave the city, I wanna be remembered for, man, that dude smiled, laughed, he made us dance, it was just good. No one should want to be remembered for being an asshole, a dick, a shady person, a cunt. I don't think no one should want to have that. When you have that spirit like that, people not going to miss you. They going to talk about it. They just going to show up to your funeral because they want to make sure it's how you look. Seriously. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad, bro. But I love my city, though. And I pray for everybody each and every day. And you know when you say you pray for somebody, what you call them? I just did, amen.
Amen.
Hello.
Now, when you were saying about the artists in bounce culture being in competition together, like, is it more of the newer generation, or is it like more of the people that, like the legends, like who is it?
I'm really not gonna say that it's the legends. You may look at some legends that may, they may look at certain situations and, may not agree with it because they're pioneers, stuff like that, but not really that. It'll be some of the newcomers, they'll shade each other, everyone make a competition. Sometimes the fans, don't get me wrong, can create beef. Sometimes the fans can say, oh, such and such is better than that, which they shouldn't do it, but which, like, you can't control social media, they're gonna do it anyway. That's the world that we live in today. But the mind of the artist should tell them, girl, we bigger than this. We can make more and we'll do so forth. They have people that feel like you can create so much of positive off of negativity. No, people ain't gonna never forget the negative that you did. No matter how much you try to cover it up, no matter how you did it. Trust me, the archives, people sweep up everything. So my thing is, stay positive, stay humble, stay blessed, and stay loving others and stay loving yourself even more.
Now, what is something that your fans wouldn't know about you by watching you on social media?
Something my fans would not know about me. Everybody know I'm a goofball. I'm insecure about my stomach. That's my flaw. I'm very insecure about my stomach. Every time I get ready to perform anything, I really don't like wearing tight shirts anymore. I really don't like wearing stuff that can hug my stomach to see it. As you can see how my hoodie is big. Shout out to Louisiana T2 or whatever, this day hoodie that I have on, but I just, it's a flaw. Everyone in this world have a flaw. Everyone have one. So I'm not shy. I didn't get people talk about me on Instagram. People write me, you're pregnant looking old, and I be having people say some of the nastiest things to me, burn pages and everything. But it can't tell me no. It can't.
Now, 3 years from now, where do you see yourself with your music career?
3 years from now, I told myself 5 years ago where I see myself, and I'm loving where I'm going right now. So 3 years from now, I'll say I'll be on the world tour. 3 years from now, I'll be on the world tour. I'll be full. Because the way God working right now.
So where you going now? 2020 is rolling. We ain't get out of January yet.
We ain't get out of January yet. Oh, baby, we here.
Now let me know what's next for you.
Like I said earlier, the biggest thing that's next for me is the Church of Twerk album, my US tour, my European tour, September and October, and just working on like I told you, an album that incorporates so many featuring so many different artists. Like I see myself doing my big New Orleans album, and my mama say say it and claim it, but they say move in silence. So if I move in silence with this, then I don't know, but I can say it. I would love to do a big collaboration album featuring a lot of artists in my city, like 3D Nati, PJ Martin, Tank and the Bangers, Denicia, C. Perkins, Break It for President. Oh my God, it's so many people. Like it's so many people from Big Freedom on down. Like it's so many people. But I would love to do that for the culture, for the city, but most of all for the world to understand the city. And I feel like an album like that, they will understand us, because I will make sure that it's something they understand, not that commercial shit, but the right shit.
Tell people where they can find you on social media and other music platforms.
Social media, you can find me on Instagram at HaSizzle The Voice. That's HASIZZLE The Voice. Also on Twitter, you can find me at HaSizzle King. On Facebook, you can find me at HaSizzle King. YouTube, you can find me at HaSizzle, HASIZZLE. Spotify, Apple Music, everything is HaSizzle. Some of them have HaSizzle space, some of them together, some of them have HaSizzle hyphen sizzle. They're all me. So make sure you check it all out.